Good morning, everybody. Myself, Dr. Purnima, Deputy Director of Field Outreach Bureau, Mysore, heartily welcome you all to the webinar titled Impact of COVID-19 on Geriatric Health, Alzheimer's and Dementia. Geriatric health is of prime concern with regard to dementia-associated diseases such as the Alzheimer's disease. Dementia, a syndrome characterized by deterioration in cognitive function, affects memory, thinking, orientation, comprehension, calculation, learning capacity, language, and judgment capacities of an individual, implying a severe impact on the person's social well-being and independence. Such disorders are mostly age-related. Geriatric health care is imperative, particularly in the current times of pandemic. Utmost care must be taken towards both prevention and cure of individuals with such conditions. In this regard, today we have experts from the domain to educate us on handling the same during COVID-19. I request Dr. Hanumantachar Joshi, Principal of Sharda Vilas College of Pharmacy, Mysore, and the President of ARTC to welcome and introduce the experts to our participants. Dr. Joshi, please.
Very good morning, and thank you, Dr. Purnima, for associating with us and for giving an opportunity to ARTC to conduct this program. And I'm very happy to say, not only from India, we have people from across the world also joined for this, a few people. And it's really my pleasure to introduce Dr. Somnath Vasudev. He graduated from Government Medical College, Trivandrum, and he completed his post-graduation from Government Medical College, Trivandrum. I hope I am audible.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And his super specialty training in neurology from Government Medical College, Calicut. He is heading the Department of Neurology at Apollo BGS Hospital in Mysore, which he started and built up in 2000. And he is the person instrumental in starting this department in Apollo BGS Hospital. And he has been instrumental in starting the acute stroke treatment, which is one of the best in Mysore, and I can say one of the best in Karnataka also. And it is having the largest number of patients having had thrombocytic therapy in Mysore. He has also set up the state-of-art neuroelectrophysiology laboratory in Apollo Hospital, Mysore. And his special interests are stroke treatment and epilepsy, and other interests are music. And he's a very good singer also. But today he is not here to sing. He is going to deliver a talk. And we are highly thankful to Dr. Somnath Vasudev from RC because he is our medical scientific advisor from Mysore chapter. So with this, Dr. Somnath, a very hearty welcome to you. And before Dr. Somnath takes up, I would like to introduce Dr. Suvarna also at the same time, so that we can minimize the time, in the next talk. We have one more very interesting and eminent personality, a researcher and a doctor who has been doing wonderful contribution for the field of Alzheimer's and dementia. Because many people say there is no much, remedies for Alzheimer's. It is very challenging for any doctor to take such an area for research and doing their good for the welfare of society. And Dr. Suvarna, she is a professor in neurology, National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, which is known as NIMHANS in Bangalore. She was a Commonwealth Research Fellow in Cognitive and Behavioral Neurology at Cambridge in UK in 2004. After returning to India, she established one of its first memory clinics in Hyderabad. Please note, she is the first person to start memory clinic in Hyderabad. And it provided multidisciplinary care to more than 2,000 patients with dementia, recognizing the limited availability of diagnostic tests for dementia in diverse contexts. Dr. Alladi is coordinating a multicentric study that adopted cognitive tests for different Indian languages and for literates and as well as illiterates. Her group work in dementia focuses on investigating complex influence of life course experiences, especially bilingualism, education, and social engagement to understand development of risk and resilience against dementia. In the background of a rapidly rising burden of dementia, creating awareness and organizing community support for dementias became a focus of the NGO she co-founded in Hyderabad, which is known as RC Hyderabad. She is well associated with that, but she is presently working at NIMHANS in Bangalore. She has also made a lot of effort to represent priorities of the less developed societies in international platforms and meetings. She is a LMIC representative of Vascular Professional Interest Area Group of Alzheimer's Association, and she is the president of World Federation of Neurology Research Group on Aphasia and Cognitive Disorders. So we are very happy to have Dr. Subarna here, and we will be very happy to listen to her. And thank you for sparing your time, especially Dr. Somnath. Disturbing on a Monday is really, a Herculean task. Thank you for accepting invitation, sir. Please, it's all yours.
Thank you.
Yeah, Doctor, before we start, I think we have a small clipping from Niti Ayoga, which will be played right now. This is on Corona. Just a moment, sir.
नए वक्त में अस्पताल जाने के नए नियम। जब भी आप अस्पताल जाएं, तो पहले डॉक्टर से अपॉइंटमेंट घर से ही लें और समय अनुसार ही घर से निकलें। ऐसा करने से आपका समय बचेगा और अस्पताल में भीड़ नहीं लगेगी, जिससे कोरोना का संक्रमण होने की संभावना कम होगी। अपनी और दूसरों की सुरक्षा के लिए अपने साथ अपनी कोविड सुरक्षा किट यानी मास्क, सैनिटाइजर, पेन आदि ले जाना ना भूलें, ताकि आपको पेन, सैनिटाइजर जैसी चीजें दूसरों से लेकर इस्तेमाल नहीं करनी पड़े। इससे आप कोरोना के संक्रमण से अपने आप को और दूसरों को बचाएंगे। ध्यान रहे, अस्पताल में अभी सिर्फ 2 लोगों के ही प्रवेश करने की अनुमति है, इसलिए मरीज सहित केवल 2 लोग ही अस्पताल जाएं। मास्क पहनकर ही घर से निकलें और अस्पताल में भी पहने रखें और अस्पताल में भीड़ नहीं लगे। सावधानी को आदत बनाएंगे, कोरोना को मिलकर हराएंगे। अपनी और दूसरों की सुरक्षा के लिए
Thank you, Doctor.
साथ
I think Dr. was
अपनी कोविड सुरक्षा सैनिटाइजर जैसी
Can you start now?
Yes, Dr. Suvan Vasudev can take on.
Can I start?
Please, sir.
Please, sir.
Thank you very much for inviting me to this webinar. I'm really grateful to Dr. Purnima as well as Dr. Hanumanthacharya Joshi for inviting me for this. And thank you very much, Dr. Joshi, for that very nice introduction. I will straight away start my presentation. Basically, I am going to start this webinar with an introduction on the neurological manifestations of COVID-19. Today's topic actually being more on dementia, on which one of the best experts on dementia, Dr. Alladi, Suvarna Alladi, will be talking about. So this is just an introduction on how the COVID-19 affects the nervous system. The coronavirus, it's a very highly transmittable and pathogenic viral infection caused by severe acute respiratory syndrome, coronavirus called as the SARS-CoV-2, which is now called as the COVID-19 because it started in the year 2019. And it emerged, as we all know, from China, and bats being the primary reservoirs. They are very minute, very small sized RNA viruses, subgroups of which we have got the alpha, beta, gamma, and delta.